Hi guys, here is Mr. Love from Minerva Studio, and today I want to show you how to EQ Kick and 808. Today I want to focus my discussion on more about the EQ between Kick and 808. That's a very interesting session because we have two kicks that layering one on each other and one 808. First of all, when you are in this situation, first of all you have to fix the kick. The first thing that you have to do. Okay, that's the attack of the kick. That's the bottom. So a little bit of leveling. Just a little bit of gain. Okay. Now, because the kick low here is the bottom of the kick. Now we have to find the right balance. Okay, that's good. So now we can sum the two kicks. Kick, bass, kick bass. Okay, now the kick bass goes into drum and bass. We can color code a little bit. Okay, so now we have two kick like one kick, but now we're gonna to shape each kick for give us the best possible result. That's the kick low. Kick low and EQ the kick high. We can call it that way. So the first cut that we can do is that on the kick high, we can call in that way, we can reduce the energy in the bottom end. Okay, because why? Because we take the energy in this part on the other kick. At the contrary, in the low kick we can reduce the energy in the high part. Okay. That's very important. I don't use the low cut or high cut because the low cut and high cut it's very limited in one thing. I can't I can't choose the right amount of energy that I can remove or don't remove, because in a cut or low cut I cut and bye bye. In that way I can choose, I can find the right spot of energy that I feel out, you know. Okay, that's the one of the straight point of the shelf against the cut. Now I want to give a little bit of attack Okay. Yeah. Now the two kicks are shaped for talk good one each other. And now after this, I wanna consider the two kick like one in this bus. At this point, I open the 808 to control. So, first of all, there are some conflict between kick and 808. Um, at, at this point of the mix between kick and 808, we have to choose who between kick and 808 do what. Kick do the higher part uh, of the low. I don't remember the low end. I don't remember who, or the 808 or the kick. Okay. Now I wanna cut a little bit the other part of the 808 because I don't need it. Perfect. Now low cut to perfect. Now the 808 is more focused. Okay, that's a little bit of deep. It's allow me to um, to detect more and better the kick. Just only 1 dB of cut. Okay. Now we're going to EQ the kick. That's part, but I don't wanna do that with the classic EQ, but I wanna try to do that with um, a multi-band saturator. Multi-band saturator, like for example, where is? Like for example, the acetone 5 exciter. That's very powerful. Tape. Oof. Yes. Okay. Okay. Now the 808 I want to reduce a little bit the energy in the bottom at this point and then give back after with the multi-band. Medium release. Yes, perfect. Okay, so after this we have to go in the compression part of the 2 element, but it's not the topic of this video. What is the goal that we have to achieve? First of all, we have to blend the 2 kicks, okay, in the shape that we love. If you want a little bit of more low, okay, give more low, or a little bit more attack, give more attack. Then that we find a good shape between the 2 kicks, we open the 808 and mixing 808 and the kicks and EQ that, because that's the video on the EQ between kick and 808. So the first thing that I do is to find a right tone shape of the 808. I cut that part that we don't need it, that part that we don't need it, and I focus the 808. Then I dip a little bit of 56 hertz to give the presence of the kick in that area. Then I go to the bass of the kick, and what I did, I tried to give a little bit of attack more on the kick in that area, but I don't do that with EQ, but I want to try to do that with the multi-band saturator. Okay, but okay, I can do the 2 between together. Okay, that's better. Okay, okay, the combination between EQ and the multi-band saturator, it's very interesting, because with the EQ I give the attack of the kick, but with the multi-band saturator I give back the body of the attack of the kick. I bypass it. Oof, now the kick is in front of us, and for finish my EQ part between kick and 808, I wanted to control this band of the 808 with a multi-band compressors that it's like an EQ, a little bit more of an EQ, because I control the sub part of the 808, but in the same way I don't reshape the tone of the 808. Then at this point I have to compress in parallel or not parallel. I have to open the other mix and take a different choice, you know. But for this topic it's all because I give you an idea to how to EQ kick in 808 with the EQ, or it's very interesting multi-band saturator. That's a very good trick. And then with the multi-band compressor, so you have the three type of plugins that you can use to EQ a sound, essentially, because that's the that's the story. Well, that's all for today. That's all. I'm Mr. Lob, and in the description you can find my emails, and if you need some mixes or master, you can email me. I will so appreciate to know you, and see you next time. Ciao.